We're live. It's Sam and Brent. It is the Martin Fowler Scrum. Yes, I have been. What have I been doing? I've just been trying to improve documentation on the website. One project, just drafting a new README based on this code hospitality idea. I have then also been sort of working through admin things and just trying to get stuff because I don't seem to get anything done on Mondays. Yeah, trying to generate certificates for the people who completed the TA course and other things that I end up kind of putting off and so on and so forth. That all sorts of things I would love to have completely automated. Yeah. So just working through that stuff. We've got the RSpec mob at the top of the hour. We've got the NHS meeting later on. Yeah, not so much else to report. Really, not explicitly blocked. Just need to get lots of stuff done. How are things going with you, Brent?
So I've been working on the async voter API client. I think that's at a place now where it's got all the basic functionality. So
Wonderful.
we can maybe go through that in tomorrow's call.
Yes.
Apart from that, today, if I get any time, I'm going to use it for the MOOC because I want to start this week's lectures because I haven't started them yet. So
Right.
That's really my sort of priority for today. No blockers. I've got lots of things like you that I want to do, but it's just finding time to do them. So, but yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Yeah. No, and I've got very well done with the async API client. We can look at that tomorrow. Fantastic. Yes. Well, we could finish there. I'm very, very happy to do that because if you've got a lot to do, one of the things on my list is sorting out the emails for the agileventures.org.
Yep, I've got time if you want to talk through that now. That's fine.
Yeah, I wondered if we might look at that together, just because it's one of the things I'm kind of like, I'm worried about completely screwing it up, and so on and so forth. Let me bring this. We found a support thing. I'm also logged into my hosting provider as well in the background. Because we've got there's a little weird thing that we've got actually, which is that if you try and go to, this is like agileventures.org/ and then just put something in, then it ends up not working. Although if you have it as start with HTTP, the redirection works fine. So there's this kind of weird corner case you can see there. Like, and I think if you don't have a trailing, it actually does it work there? Anyway, yeah, there's something like it can't handle the redirect to the www if it's on the HTTPS.
So that's weird. And where's the redirect happening? Within the app or in your DNS provider?
Well, we've got it in the DNS provider. I mean, I can show you. I mean, I sort of mentioned that is sort of a little block. I mean, no one else has complained about it. I think maybe I'm the only person that's noticed it, but it's one of those things that would be nice to sort out. But so this thing for the mail records, we'd also be doing that in the hosting provider. Gosh, it's suddenly got very sunny here. I'm now just trying to. I did have in one of my teaming. I have tabs and then I have multiple windows with different tabs in them. Where has the there it is. Right. So I've got this is the DNS records and everything I've got the DNS host file set up here.
I'm just yeah.
Just gonna adjust the. Does that go in? Sorry, just adjust the blinds. There you go. Yeah. So we've got the www is redirecting to Heroku there.
Yep.
And I think we've got.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's happening with the dot. Is that the A record here? Maybe. I mean, it may be to do with. I think we changed this to the let's encrypt stuff, and it may be a leftover of our thing. But this is perhaps less important than the mail thing. Sorry, you're going to say?
Yeah. So the changes for the mail won't affect any of the other stuff.
No.
Yeah.
So but if we focus on that, so at the moment we've got this is the two
Yeah.
MX records, which are doing, pointing to Gandhi things. And so, oh, wrong thing. What have I just done with take that out of the way? Yes, here we go. Okay, get rid of that. You come into this one. So now, if your main host limits them, just add the first two. So in principle, I could just put these two in here as a replacement for these two.
Yep.
Like that. And then it'll all just work in the slow glacial process that all DNS things do.
Yeah, I would probably change the time to live as well, because you haven't got a time to live. Oh, you have. It's
this one.
Yeah, because that seems quite a lot high actually, to 3600, which is like the default.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I've been using this service provider like for almost 20 years now. And this is, what they were, to begin with. Yes, we've reduced them. So anyway, put those both on the 3600.
There's definitely no other MX records, is there? Because the priority, obviously, you've got a priority 10 there for the first one. I'm just wondering if we need to make that a 1 and the second one a 5.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely fine.
I can't see any others.
No, I don't. I mean, I think this, although this is editable here, it automatically reorders them, so it puts them. They're kind of in alphabetical order. So it starts with the A and then next, then S, then T, and so on for the different things. But so I wonder what this. See, that's kind of the root domain, isn't it? There.
Yeah. So your A record is just pointing back to the server, i.e., the Gandhi server, I would guess.
And I wonder if that should point to this one now.
No, because your A record is usually an IP address, not a host name.
But yeah, I mean, or if I got the IP address of that, I'm always confused with these things. Well, anyway, we'll do that update. I mean, I've pinged Gandhi about the HTTPS sort of root thing. Okay, so that's the MX. I thought I just updated those. That looks like
it hasn't. Yeah, it looks like it was still.
It looks like it's. That's annoying. I did click save there. I think that's so. Maybe it won't let me edit the MX records through that.
You just have to do it manually here. Yeah.
That's annoying, having just got them all the way that I wanted. And then what is it? And then Git has gone nuts because I've opened it in some other. Sort of close that tab. All right. Here, yeah, it's okay. Well, I guess no point in editing it there again. We'll have a go with. I mean, I wonder if if we go back to the domains, is there? It says email here. So this is the two, like, yours and my mailbox are here.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing there. So go on, sorry.
Yeah, I think they're just like for the hosting rather than DNS specific. They're just creating mailboxes. I think you do need the DNS.
Yeah, so we'll try changing these again here. So what is it like? Put that to 1, that to 1. Take the that to. Oops, why did that do that? Strange. There we go. So that's that, and then God, where's the save button gone? They've just redone their interface, and I'm not amused, to be honest. I was quite happy with the previous one. So that does seem to have taken that time.
It does, yeah.
So then this one, 5, and take this to this one. What's the destination? Okay, so that's showing an update there, and now presumably See, the interesting thing there is that DNS record there, that doesn't seem to have changed. Although maybe if we refresh the page. Right, so those MX records have stayed the same there.
Okay, let me just send it. I can probably test this.
Yeah, so they've they've changed now. So, and is there now no change required anywhere else? That's obviously it'll take time for it to propagate.
Yeah, it'll just work. Obviously, people who have the emails won't go to those mailboxes you've created anymore. They'll go to the appropriate mailboxes in Google.
Right, and then so in order to pull that mail down, people will need to be pulling it down from a different location.
Yeah, so they'll just like they do Gmail. There'll be so if they log into their G Suite account like you're doing, they can then go to the mail for that account,
Right.
and then from there they can either just read it inside of Gmail. So if you click on the little app icon,
the app icon,
top right hand corner next to your avatar.
Okay.
They're all your so yeah, just to the left of your avatar.
Oh, that one.
So they're all the apps that you've now got. So if you click on mail, that's your SAMat.
Adventures.
Yeah.
I see. Right.
So what I'll do is I'll send some test emails to you and me.
Right.
SAM@. Ventures. Sometimes it can take like up to 90 minutes for them to propagate. So, but so I've just sent those. Mine's just come through. So mine's worked. So if you, there you go.
It has.
Working. There you go.
Yeah. And so now I want to set up an email for Sigu. So
you just create a new account for him in the console.
So I've got him Sigu admin, and I think it's going to be temporary password will be assigned. It will now, so I'll do create there, and then it's got a link. I'm going to send him an email, but so and then I go and find his other. Yeah, so this will be, okay. I think I've got that.
So the other thing that you might want to do, because I don't know if you've got some like info at Agile Ventures and things like that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so if you go into if you go back into the console that you were showing me before you came into mail.
Right. Yeah.
What you can do, and it's a long time since I've done this, so you'll have to bear with me. But
Sure.
So you go to your users.
Right.
There. And then obviously find the user that you want those aliases to go to, so yourself. So if you edit yourself, so if you just click on the pencil.
Oh, is this a good place to be, or back? I need to go back.
I think you can probably do it. So yeah.
Put on pencil. Oh, right, there you go. Yeah. Here.
No, that's not it. Let me just log into mine as well, because I can remember where. But what you can do is you can set up groups of users. So if you want it to go to a few people,
right,
or if it just goes to one account, you just set up an alias for that account.
Right.
I'm just gonna log into my account to see where I set it up, because I've set up a few. Just bear with me a second.
All right, so I've just done the thing. Yes, I mean, so and I guess there's a question of what will happen. Things going to like info@adventures.org before we set it up, will they just be bounced back?
They will be lost, yeah, unfortunately. So we're best to do it.
As an email alias. In the aliases section on the user account page,
oh yeah, if you go to your name, show more. No, it's not there either. It did used to be in here.
Add user to group. Well, if we put
No, yeah, I can see where it is now. So if you go back into your user.
when you say to, am I into my user? Is this?
Yeah, so click on where it says account. That's actually a button.
Where does it say account? Oh, here, there.
Yeah, so click on that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then as you go scroll down the page, you'll see that you can add aliases. Aliases, there you go, add alias.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll quickly do this and just put all of the aliases in, and then later I can associate them with a, yeah. So now I have to go and look at all of the different aliases that we have in Gandhi and just add those all the way through, because we've got quite a lot actually. Yes, I'm glad to do this with you, because otherwise I might like not have realized to do that, and then we'd have had a period where all the aliases were not necessarily working.
Yeah, I learned the hard way when I moved over.
Right. This. So yeah, great. Well, thanks so much, Brent. I guess, do you want to just? I thought I added alias that didn't. Whatever. I've got info.
Then just press enter, I think.
Username already exists, so I guess it maybe just doesn't show up there.
Oh, because add another one. All mine show up. I wonder if it's.
We'll just put support, and then because I had returned before, maybe the whole page just needs to be. Oh, there you go. Look, it's the info one is now appearing.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if somebody else has got that on their account.
Well, I thought I added it once and I didn't get an error message. I mean, it's added the info. I think it just the interface is slow to update.
Possibly.
I think if we look at it now, yeah, we can see. Well, it's got info. It's funny. It's got these two temporary ones there.
But the support one didn't get added, did it?
Yeah. I mean, should I create? Well, what I want ideally is I want these to be going to groups rather than to one person.
Yeah. So if you come out of users and go back to the main admin page, then groups. Yeah.
So groups.
Yeah.
And then create a group.
Yeah.
And then so here, can I do like this is if we do info, and then I say info like that, and then I don't want to add well.
No, but once you've created it, you can add. I think you can add users into it.
Right.
But you've already got that, so you maybe need to remove that info from your alias.
Yeah, I thought I did so. Let's go back to. Let's have it open. Yeah, there's other important ones. Let me do this other important one first, actually, and we get that right. So this is like HLP wiki admin create.
So you don't want it as public access level.
No, why not?
Because that means that people outside of the org could actually add themselves to it.
Okay.
I think if you just cancel like that. I think if you click on account access.
Oh gosh.
And then, so this is where you can see where it says select.
Go on.
Yeah, so if you go back, can you see how the contact owner of this group is, and it's public. So if you just change that to managers of the group.
Well, I think in principle, anybody who wants to, as long as not public, that's fine.
But if you do all organization, yeah. And then then you can select the group users there if you want. So view members, next one down. There you go. You should be able to add them in because I've done it.
So I think I need to save that here. So then, okay.
Yeah. And then you can add, so you could add me and you and whoever,
Yeah, this one is for the HLP wiki thing. So you're welcome to get the emails for that. There's lots of let's see. Can I do this here? Okay, so in principle now,
you'll get an email saying that you've been added.
And I'm starting to get other emails in here. Okay, so I'm in that one, and
yeah.
Okay, so that seems solid. All right, so I better go through and let's do all the other ones. And we were going to look. So this place for my individual account.
So it's under users again.
Or can I just go there? Or no, go this way.
Yeah.
Users, and we go here.
Yeah.
And
then click on account.
And then account. And so, yes, I did click remove there, but probably then you need to, you have to do save as well. Okay. So it's still got.
Yeah, those temporary ones go away.
Yeah. So then, right. So the place so this is where I've just created the HLP wiki admin as a group. And then all of the different email addresses can be created as a group, and then people added to them
as you see fit. Yeah.
Individually.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you wanted to create an info one,
so now we could try this one. Info, and it says anyone in adventures.org can join post messages and view the members list, read the archives. And I mean, in principle,
if you're happy for that, then yeah,
right.
that's
I mean,
fine.
it's not public, like as in the entire world can view the archive.
Oh no, sorry, it's anybody within the group. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think I'm tempted to leave that just like let me create it. There we go. Right. But I guess until then I can add users here. I can do sam@agileventures.org. And I guess if I add myself there, does that mean that I will start getting emails on that?
Yeah, I can send one to test.
Yeah, do send one to info@agileventures.org. I guess we would also, if I get the same email here, that's interesting. Yeah, we'll see. I better go through all of the other ones as well. Oh, there's an add this thing, isn't it? That's a forward. So here, let's go back to groups. So we had this is add this. This is a social media plugin.
Actually, I've received an email back saying I don't have permission to post to that group.
Right. I guess the danger there is maybe we don't want groups because they are going to be emailing lists. We need aliases that anybody can email to. And I guess even the public one there is restricted to people who are in agileventures.org.
I wonder if there is an option for people outside the org. Because I've set one up where people are sending it to me from outside the org.
Right.
Let me see if I can see. Right. Okay. So let's have a look at this one. I see mine are type custom.
So I think I have to, or
just so yeah, because I've got one which MailChimp is sending to. So
is it then access settings?
That's what I'm just looking at. I can't see anything that's specific.
Because there's
Um,
permissions, posting permissions.
yeah, possibly.
It's not. So this is for info, an error while communicating with the server. Okay. Basic permissions, post, public. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So I need to set that on all of those. Okay. Yeah. Can you just try posting to info@adventures.org again?
Yeah,
I'll
will
have to
do.
get to this one and to this one. So all of these will have to have public posting things. I kind of like that to be the default, to be honest, but access settings.
Yeah, that seems more promising. I've not had a
Posting permissions. Now this one, post public. Okay. Oh, it's the save button as well. Posting permissions. Post public. Save. Okay. Right. So then here, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's come through.
Yeah, cool.
Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, so I've got to I would get my head down and do this.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your help there. I think I was right there. I needed I really needed your help.
Yeah, but the Google Groups is good for where you've got 2 or 3 people, because you can then go into the Groups app and you can see the history of responses as well, and
right.
even if you've deleted the email, so it's quite useful.
Wonderful. Excellent.
Cool.
Well, thanks so much, Brent. I'll maybe catch you a bit later on.
Yep, no worries. Speak to you later.
Bye for now.
Cheers.
Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.